Hi guys, and welcome back here to Drone Emotion, a channel where we do drone videos and where we cover the most relevant drone news. Today my friends, we're back here once again with a brand new video and probably one of the most exciting ones we've had in a long time. And that is because a brand new DJI Mini drone has just been leaked. In today's video we have all of the official images, the packaging, all of the specs and all of the promotional images for this brand new DJI Mini drone. Is this the DJI Mini 3 or is this going to be called differently? Well, in today's video we're going to be sharing with you all of the info that you need to know about the latest and greatest mini drone from DJI. But before we get started with today's video, if you're new to the channel, welcome here and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because in this channel we will always be the first ones to bring you the latest drone news, just like what happened today. And also we're in the road to 10,000 subscribers. So if you're watching today's video and you're not subscribed to the channel yet, I invite you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the Drone Emotion family so that you can help us get to that 10,000 subscriber goal. Plus you get to be on top of the latest drone news, just like what happened today. Plus, if you're interested in the Mavic 3 or other new drone releases, you have come to the right place. So guys, with that being said, why don't we go ahead and dive right into today's video, which is going to be quite exciting. Well, literally just about 10 minutes ago, I received a notification in my phone from our good friend Jasper Allen, which is a really good reliable source, about a new DJI drone. I opened up the tweet and I saw DJI Mini SE. I couldn't believe what I was seeing with my eyes, guys. I just couldn't believe it. We've talked in the channel in the past few weeks about the possibilities of a DJI Mini 3 coming in November of 2021. We've talked about that, but we never thought a new mini drone could be released this month. I cannot believe I'm saying this. Well, it has happened, and DJI out of nowhere has decided to release a brand new drone. Now, this has not been released officially, this has been leaked by Walmart. Can you believe that, guys? That is right, Walmart has leaked for the first time a DJI drone, which in this case it's called the DJI Mini SE. So this will not be called the DJI Mini 3. Now we're going to be touching on that in just a second. Now this should be called the DJI Mini 3, right? Because this is the third iteration of a mini drone that DJI decides to launch. So without any much further ado, why don't we just go ahead and take a look at the first images that we have. Let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging right here on screen, guys. There we have it. So it looks like someone actually walked into a Walmart store and saw the tag to purchase the DJI Mini SE. Can you believe seeing this in Walmart? Well, that is right, guys. There we have it. So from that picture we can see some of the specs: that 2.7K resolution, 12 megapixel images, our 2.5 mile range, 30-minute flight time, GPS enabled, Wi-Fi, and return to home. Now, that's quite interesting, right? Well, we have a lot more images to share with you guys. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at the second image of this drone. Let's go ahead and take a look at it right here on screen, guys. There we have it. So you might be a little confused because this literally looks like the DJI Mini 2 that was released in November of last year. It's literally been 6 months since we saw that drone, and now DJI has decided to release a new drone. Well, we're gonna be touching on why that is, guys. So the first thing that we see is the shell. It looks identical. The props look the same. The motors, the camera, pretty much everything looks identical. Even the ESC motor covers, which were uncovered on the original Mavic Mini, are covered just like what we find on the DJI Mini. So this is quite interesting. Now, the only difference that we see is that it says Mini SE. Why is this? Well, it looks like DJI has decided to go the same route which Apple does with their phones. We have seen, for example, the iPhone Pro, and then we see that they release an iPhone SE, and that is a more affordable version of the Pro model, which is released by Apple. And it looks like DJI has decided to do the same thing right here. So it looks like this will not actually be the DJI Mini 3 because the specs on this drone will not be better than what we find on the DJI Mini 2, but rather this will be an affordable version of the DJI Mavic Mini 2. Can you believe that? So the current DJI Mavic Mini 2 retails for $499, so that means this drone will be cheaper. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some more images that we have. Some more promo images right here in screen, guys. There we have that. So it says pack light, fly free, 249 grams, so the weight will still be under 250 grams. Now what is very interesting is that we see the specs right there, and what is really intriguing is the fact that we see the exact same specs that were found on the DJI Mavic Mini 1 that was released almost 2 years ago. That's crazy. We still see the 30-minute flight time, the 2.7K resolution on a 3-axis gimbal, the 2.5 mile range, which is 4 kilometers, and most likely will be the Wi-Fi transmission system. This will not be OcuSync 2.0 or OcuSync 3.0. So that's quite interesting and quite strange. Now, our good Jasper Allen's friend also gave us the link to the official Walmart store where we can actually find the DJI Mini SE on the Walmart store. So that's on their online store. So that's very interesting. So someone actually found this on a physical store, and then we also find it on the Walmart.com store. Now we see that it says DJI Mini SE. Now we don't have pricing, unfortunately. Now we can assume based on the naming and on the specs of this drone that this will be a cheaper drone than the DJI Mavic Mini 2, which retails for $499 for the base model and $599 for the Fly More combo. So do expect this drone to be cheaper than the DJI Mavic Mini 2 and even possibly the DJI Mini 1. Wow, I cannot believe I'm saying that, cheaper than the DJI Mini 1. Wow. Which retail for, I believe, $399 if I'm not incorrect. Now we do get some new images on the official Walmart store, and those are the images of the drone. There we have in screen, and what is very interesting is the fact that we literally see the exact same thing that we find it on the DJI Mini 2. We still see that same shell. The controller, guys, it is the same controller that we find on the DJI Mavic Mini 2 and on the Mavic Air 2 also. So that is very interesting. It looks like DJI has decided to stay with the new controller, even though this controller most likely will have Wi-Fi, which will give us 2.5 mile range with this drone. But the props are the same. Wow, I just cannot believe what I'm seeing right now, guys. Definitely quite surprising. So let's finish this video off talking about what we have here and all the specs. We do have the full spec sheet on the Walmart.com website. Let's go ahead and take a look, guys, right here on screen. There we have it. So it says DJI Mini SE, single frequency, a 1/2.3 inch sensor. So the sensor will be the same. It looks like it's the same camera that we find on the DJI Mavic Mini 1. We have a 12 megapixel images, 2.7K resolution, a 3-axis gimbal. Photo mode, we have a single shot, interval photo resolutions. There we have them. Video resolution right there, up to 25 and 30 frames per second. We also have Full HD, capable of shooting at 25, 30, 50 and even 60 frames per second. And we have our typical quick shot modes: drone, circle, helix and rocket. Now the remote controller will give us a feed of at 720p, which is not the best, but it's pretty good, the same that we find on the Mavic Mini 1. We have auto exposure bracketing at 3 bracket frames, and this is really good for those amateur or intermediate photographers. This is a nice feature to have. And then we have our medium interference suburban landscape open line of sight, some competing signal, approximately 6 kilometers. So that is the spec sheet. That's all of the specs that we have at the moment. Possibly we're going to be having some more in the upcoming hours, I would say. So this is very surprising, guys. I cannot believe we're seeing this, but it looks like DJI has decided to release a brand new drone. We should be getting some more new leaks in the upcoming hours. Don't worry, we're gonna be having new videos here on the channel. You don't need to worry about that. But this is definitely something that caught, I'm pretty sure, everyone off guard. No one was expecting to see this, and it looks like DJI had decided to release an affordable drone. And I think this was something that was lacking. Now, I really don't like the fact that they're giving us the same specs that were found on the original Mavic Mini 1. And now with the Hobson Sino Mini Pro and the specs that it have, I really see no place for this DJI Mini SC. I really don't think where it's gonna fit in. And I mean, if the Hobson Sino Mini Pro gives us the specs that it promises, which we will be seeing that on Saturday, so stay tuned for Saturday video. They're going to be doing a live flight. They're going to be flying the drone. There's going to be a lot of interesting stuff on Hobson's live stream on Saturday. Don't miss on our video on Saturday. It's going to be really exciting. So I really don't think where this new DJI Mini SC is going to be coming into place. I don't think there was a need to see this drone, but it looks like DJI has decided to release it. Now, that's pretty much everything that we have at the moment. As soon as we have any more new info, specs, or anything regarding this new drone, you will hear them here first in Drone in Motion, guys. That's all that I have for all of you today. I hope that you're not a little disappointed with this new release, but it looks like we're going to be getting a new affordable drone. We still don't know anything about pricing. Could it be below 300? I would love to see that. A more affordable drone. I think we need to see that. If DJI decides to sell this drone below 300, I think it will definitely sell great. Well, that's all that I have for you today, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Drone in Motion, signing out.